must have air.
Mommy!
Well, it's 40 degrees out, my painting is drying mid-air, and somehow I'm still here, trying to advance my Warhammer 40k Tyranid army. Well, today we paint and review the psychophage. Welcome, my name is Hubert, and today we need to talk about my tiny little Tyranid backlog.
Miniature backlog assessment complete. Tyranid biomass unpainted. Classification updated. Pile of shame. This is not a hobby. This is heresy.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
You fucking retarded poor man. Observe and despair at your own inefficiency.
Oh my god.
There are still a couple of ideas I want to experiment with before I move on to the big boys, the ones that will form the core of my Synaptic Nexus list. I've just received what I need in order to try a new special basing project that I'll use on them later on. I hope. Alright, base is done. Let's prime this bug.
Heresy. Let us hear that sweet seismic charge.
Let's talk about our little friendly bug here. What does it do?
The digestive tract of a psychophage is able to metabolize psychic life forms into psycho-corrosive ash, which it projects forward in blistering torrents.
As my girlfriend, I can do the same. Je rigole. This monster just received a small rework, losing its Feel No Pain aura, but gaining the ability to buff nearby melee units. When it shoots its load on someone, everybody in melee gains minus 1 AP on the target.
This reminds me of my latest bukkake. When the first guy came over.
It's reasonably tough for its point cost, still has its 5+ Feel No Pain, and does okay at shooting infantry. But when it touches anything remotely psychic, well...
Hey! Unlock the thing! Take the chain off!
Hey, Freak Joe! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of lead time! Ah!
I've only used it once in battle, and it did quite okay. I hope it will work well as a supporting unit for my punchier synaptic monsters. What do you think? I've been playing Necrons only for a year, so if you have any tips on playing Tyranid, please share your knowledge in the comments. But don't worry, I still have a lot of Necron projects to come. And this leads me to the next subject. Today I want to try something new, simple smoke effects. Let me just start painting it as I usually do. Ivory on all the skin, black primer on the armor again, and after that, my favorite part, Chaos Dirt Enamel Reductive Step. You know me, I don't do GW style, I prefer a pure organic look for my Tyranids. And if you see my psychophage crawling out of under your fridge, it might be time to get the fuck out. This enamel effect has this perfect muted brown tone that settles into the recesses and textures, giving everything that lived-in battlefield look without going over the top. I've still got a bunch of details to knock out before I dive into the glow and gore effects. For the teeth, I mean all of them, and there are a lot, I'm using Ivory from AK Interactive. It's got just the right off-white tone for my grimy natural look that will match well with what I intend to do later. As for the eyes, I started with white dots and aethermatic blue over it, but honestly, they are so tiny the effect is getting lost. So I scrapped that and went with white ink instead. It's way punchier and it actually shows up at that scale. You've probably noticed by now, I like to rock color by color, especially when I'm using the airbrush. If I can hit all the whites across the model in one go, it saves me a ton of time on paint swapping and cleaning. It just takes a bit of prep beforehand, but it keeps the whole process way more efficient. Example, the white ink for the glow effects. I have one small glowing mushroom on the base, so I need to prepare all the previous coats before doing the white on the base and glowing parts on the model together. In this case, dark brown, some dark grey on the rocks I did earlier, Agrax Earthshade, dry, then graphite and ivory dry brush.
Intellect levels detected above baseline. YouTube subscription and engagement advised. Free will remains your burden.
Yes, please, do that. This is the best way you can help the channel. Oh, and I have a huge channel update to announce. Look!
Aha!
Demographic shift detected. Female presence confirmed. You are now legally permitted to say your content appeals to a broad demographic. Alert the ecclesiarchy.
As for the glow and smoke effects, I was surprised how easy it was to achieve my result. For the glow effects on the weird vents all over its body, just white then a mix of jade green and Kroxigor scales. And for the smoke, I just did the same after preparing the whole area with diluted white ink, with the regular brush this time, and finish with diluted Kroxigor scales in the darker parts. I went in with the idea that it'd take forever and multiple attempts, but honestly, I just improvised as I went, and it worked out perfectly. See, the effect I was aiming for was almost like the light was coming from the inner parts of the smoke, almost like it was glowing from within. To paint that, inks are a fantastic tool because they settle into the recesses, making those spots glow the brightest. Then, the diluted Jade green mixed with Kroxigor scales does the rest almost like magic.
Error. There is no such thing as magic.
Science! I meant to say science, of course. And this is how this model offered me such an enjoyable painting session. Smooth process and fun while trying to paint something new. Let me just matte varnish it, 2 thin coats, then finish the job with Gruel and Gore effects. I've got my glue, some Fleshtearer's red contrast paint, and some gloss varnish. If you've tried it at home, please share your experience because I think I'm still very messy while handling the glue. My goal is to pull threads of glue from one spot to another, but I often find myself struggling with glue touching the base or other parts of the model. Usually it's fine, but this time it stuck to the base rim and it actually peeled off the paint.
Confirmed. Viewer's intervention is warranted. The subject's actions indicate absolute procedural deficiency.
This time, when using the Fleshtearer's red contrast, I diluted it a lot and it served 2 things. It's quite pigment heavy, so it helped with control and mistakes, and it really helped having it flow a lot more, and I got more confident using it on more spots. And to finish the effect, gloss varnish. I randomly drop some on a few areas, and as you can see, it adds a lot to the gruel and saliva look. Almost like a wet spider's web in the morning dew. What do you think? Alright, we are done. Let's take a look at the finished psychophage. My Tyranid army is starting to take form, and so far I love how it looks. This model will be a great addition to it, and this painting session was just great. If you have tips on how to go further with the smoke effect on this one, please don't be shy or join the Discord to have a chat. Alright, that's it for the psychophage. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next week for some more Warhammer stuff. So until next time, happy painting!